I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Last game for the Warriors, the loss to the Indiana Pacers.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Well, that's a classic example of a tough road loss. If they had been at home with their crowd's energy behind them, things may have turned out differently.
Dort wide open. Marries it from three-point range. Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
Well, I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the gate. What can those teams do to improve?
And here are the Thunder now. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, a season sweep form last year in this matchup. They were consistent as far as ensuring they beat the teams they were supposed to.
Here's Pajemski. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And that's what separates Shea from other guards. He can absorb the contact inside and still finish.
You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Holmgren outside. Pulls up on the wing. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And this is a part of SGA's game. He can use his speed to disrupt.
Warriors fouls. Pajemski.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next.
Three-pointer, Butler. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got his second best.
The defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Butler. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Holmgren. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Warriors trail by 12. To the middle. Baden outside. Back to Curry. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6.
Jimmy Butler.
Good on the triple.
For 3.
Butler's got 7.
And Butler makes just enough from out there that you have to respect him.
Outside Curry. Pass to Payton. Outside for Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Shoots it. And that one's good by Butler. He's got 9.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court.
Golden State
And
foul.
we've got a whistle. The refs are
Gary
indicating
Payton
it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a
personal
shot
foul.
and the ball. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And just a fantastic season a year ago in terms of his free throw shooting, 90% from the line.
Golden
And
State
two free
foul.
throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First
And it
personal
goes on
foul.
Draymond Green.
13 foul.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shea Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Butler in the corner. Lets it go with a three.
Stephen Curry.
And it's Stephen Curry with a three.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Cans it from downtown.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
To the paint. Here's Wallace. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Oklahoma City.
And so it's Oklahoma City. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one.
Stephen Curry.
And a chance to
3
catch up on
points.
some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander
3
does
seconds
evolve.
violation.
He said, once I made
Golden
an
State
emphasis
ball.
to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor,
Shooting for
I have
Golden
found
State.
myself having success.
Stephen
So
Curry.
for me, it's just a want
The line for
to.
one.
Coach Mark Dagnall said he wants to win, and
Substitution on
if you
the
want to
court.
win, you have to do the invisible things. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, truly a two-way challenge.
Jimmy Butler.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And there's Jimmy Butler later on in his career, but still showing you the athleticism.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charani,
Stephen Curry.
who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses.
Stephen Curry.
The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. Here's Joe on the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Now here is Horford. Nothing on the board. Butler from outside. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the Thunder another three.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Left side, Butler. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 7. Mitchell with it. Butler covering. Caruso, no good. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Pass to Payton. Right side Curry. The inside
Stephen
game
Curry.
of Stephen Curry.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Caruso. Here's Joe. And the Thunder another three.
Yeah, if you give him that much room, he's usually going to connect.
On its way from Curry for 2. Misses off the left iron.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the foul zone.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
And the Warriors making a change here. 1:16 left here in the second. And here is Curry. 13 points in the game. Horford from outside.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Stephen Curry.
He do it night.
So many times.
Hell no, that's
start
too
by
long.
Curry. And once he gets rolling like this, there's not much the defense can do.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Now here's Curry. His last outing, he had 24 points.
Stephen Curry.
Count that one. Now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Over to the left wing.
That
Foul.
one.
Picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Stephen Curry.
He's made 2 of 3 for the stripe tonight.
You know, and the growth we've seen from SGA over the years has really been incredible, and it's a testament to that work ethic. He puts in the time every offseason to add something.
It's Dort on the wing. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Bitch, I know it. I know it.
Oklahoma
I
City.
know it. I know it.
The Warriors
Are stunned.
36.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the
He
Golden
had
State
takeover.
Warriors.
That's how I knew he was gonna hit
What
that
an
shit.
amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get right back.
Hell nah, that was crazy.